Self-care is often misunderstood. It's not just about bubble baths, scented candles, or a day at the spa. While those things can be a part of self-care, it encompasses any activity that you engage in to take care of your mental, emotional, and physical health. The key word here is deliberate. Self-care isn't something that happens by accident. It's an intentional act to look after the different areas of your well-being. Now, self-care is multidimensional. There are the physical, emotional, psychological, and even social aspects to consider. Each of these dimensions is like a pillar, holding up your overall well-being, and they all require different activities and practices. Starting with physical self-care, this goes beyond just exercise. While regular walks, jogs, or workouts are great, you also need to consider other factors like eating balanced meals, staying hydrated, and sleeping well. These practices lay the foundation for a healthy life. Your body is the vessel that carries you through this life journey, so it's important to keep it in tip-top shape. Next, let's talk about emotional and psychological self-care. These activities can range from writing in a journal, speaking to a therapist, to merely spending time in reflection. Emotional self-care means giving yourself space to understand and process your feelings. Psychological self-care could involve learning something new, challenging negative thought patterns, or simply engaging in activities that make you feel mentally refreshed. The social aspect of self-care is often overlooked. Human beings are social creatures. Regardless of how introverted or extroverted you are, you still need a degree of social interaction to feel your best. Sometimes social self-care is hanging out with friends and family. Other times, it might be setting boundaries to get time alone. The main goal here is to cultivate relationships that contribute positively to your life. Another vital aspect to consider is time management as a form of self-care. Living in a society that often glorifies busyness, it's easy to overload your schedule and forget to take time for yourself. Time management isn't just about squeezing more tasks into your day, it's also about setting aside time for self-care activities and knowing when to say no. Despite its importance, many people attach a stigma to self-care, considering it to be selfish or indulgent. But think about it this way. In an airplane emergency, you're advised to put your oxygen mask on before helping others. The same principle applies to life. Taking care of yourself isn't just good for you. It allows you to take care of others more effectively. Self-care is an ongoing process. It's not a one-off event, but an integral part of your routine. It requires self-awareness, knowing when you need a break, recognizing when you're burnt out, and taking proactive steps to restore your well-being. As we wrap this up, remember that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes the simplest activities can have the most profound impact, whether it's taking a walk in nature, reading a book, or simply enjoying a cup of tea. The smallest actions can lead to significant positive changes in your overall well-being. So, make self-care a priority. You owe it to yourself, and honestly, you owe it to the people around you. Because the better you are, the better you can be for everyone else in your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.